Zeitgeist number 8 Manufactured Wars Manufactured News by Amitakh Stanford 1st April 2011. As the swamps in the world deepen, so too will the plotters' schemes thicken, but the intrigues and complexities will be unveiled and blow up in their faces. Long in the making is the Quallers manufactured Libyan war, long before Britain openly proposed it, before Tunisian and Egyptian protests occurred, leading to unrest in the Middle East with a quakant tsunami in the Far East. While Congress vacationed and the President and family toured Latin America, the White House appeared in chaos as the French manufactured urgency for Resolution number 1973. It was a choreographed play which misled the public. Few saw the plotting behind the drama, most saw only the surface, and not the depth, as the swamps were covered with lotus flowers and lily pads. Likewise, the purpose behind the King's Speech movie was to promote the monarchy while mesmerizing the audience. The warmongering media sees the coincidences but hides them from its audiences, unlike Watergate, where some still stirred the ruling elites. Media spreads the Quallers' propaganda while hiding the truth from the masses. Syria is the West's bad cop in its good cop bad cop game for decades. Syria used the pretext of an Israeli war to abuse and oppress its own citizens while pretending to hate the West and Israel. Syria is a Quallers-built shield for Israel, which will collapse when the ruling elite abandon Israel. The West says it abhors tyrants while supporting dictators that lean west and do Western masters' bidding at the expense of the people they oppress and enslave. Democracy is abused and manipulated in its name. Conquest, plunder and killing are sanctified. The humanitarian banner is used to justify raiding and destroying any country. If the international courts were uncorrupted, the three jokers and many others would be sitting in their docks, but this will not happen as long as the corrupt police the corruption. The attacks on Japan are Quallers' plan. They laugh as the people suffer in agony. Once chosen people, now being abandoned, not unlike Israel, which will also be deserted. The Quallers have no loyalty or love. Chosen or slaves are all the same to them. They use them when it suits them and discard them when they are outgrown. The list will grow. Who will be next? A wave-like weapon can attack from a distance and strike those who are broadcasting on live television. The ones in the know use technological shields when they make live television appearances, but they know those shields have holes, so they will appear less and less on live television and uncontrolled public appearances. As more and more heads of states, police and military authorities are replaced by clones, many strange and irrational events can occur. Reasoning will falter, lies will escalate and brutality will increase, but irrational things are overlooked because so many are already drugged, altered or replaced. Those who are awake must be ever alert and on the ready. Al-Nakba, a new force will emerge. The arrival of April paves the way for an Oka to swap bodies. Regime changes will not guarantee peace and prosperity. They are not supposed to do this under the ruling elite's agenda. The ruling elite will lose their way as confusion fills their minds. What they are creating will come back to destroy them. Their greed for power and wealth will not stop until they destroy all that others possess. Al-Nakba, what will become of the human race? Copyright 2011 Amitakh Stanford.